What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Ileana and today we are going to be doing an affordable fall look. Make sure that we subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell so you guys are notified every single time that I upload, because you guys don't want to miss a single upload. Make sure that we give this video a big thumbs up, and without further ado, let's jump into a fall makeup and affordable tutorial.
Hold up.
Okay, so I already did my brows off camera because they tend to take a little bit of time. I did go in with my LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil, and I did go in between soft brown and medium brown. Today, we're going to be jumping into this one right here. This is the LA Girl Pro Artistry Eyeshadow Palette. So this is what the packaging looks like. I love, look how big this is. This is a really nice size palette, but wait till you see the pan sizes, you guys. The pan sizes on this are huge. This actually screams fall and holiday for me. I'm going to prep my eyelids simply by grabbing some of the concealer that we're going to be using today. I'm going to place a little bit right on the lid with a sponge. I'm just going to kind of blend that out. So we're going to be jumping in with Radiance right here. This is what we're going to be placing all over the lid, so that way I can go ahead and set the concealer, and then we're going to be jumping in with the one right underneath it, and this is Savvy. We're going to throw that right in the crease. Radiance, I'm going to go ahead and take that just on a blender and place it all over the lid. I just find it's just so much faster and easier to do it this way, just to make sure that everything is nice and set. So like I said, we're going to be going in with Savvy right here and place it right in the crease area. I cannot believe that October is almost over, but I just feel like this year really flew by, but also dragged in a way. It's just a weird situation. 2020 has really been something else. Now I'm going to be taking this shade Finesse and throwing that in there just to kind of deepen it out a little bit more. So far, I'm really liking these shadows. I feel like they're blending together very nicely. They're blending seamlessly onto the lid. And for such an affordable price, I really think that you can't beat the price on these. Now, if you guys did see my last video, I did do some green on the lid. That's my BoxyCharm unboxing video, so if you guys haven't seen it, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it up in the cards so you guys can take a look at that as well. To deepen that up just a little bit more, we're gonna take this last shade right here. This is in the shade Brilliance, and really just deepen out that outer corner. Now I really only want to focus this on the outer corner of the eye, and then whatever product, just kind of blending it in. I'm thinking I'm gonna go in with this one right here that is in the shade Virtuoso. And first I'm going to see how this performs without any spray, and then we'll go ahead and spray her down just to make sure that she's nice and secure on the lid. I wasn't seeing too much fallout with the other shades, but this one does have a little bit of fallout, which is perfectly fine. That's why I do my eyes first for the most part. So this alone without any spray is really pretty, but we're gonna go ahead and just spray it a little bit. I'm gonna take my Conceal and Define from Makeup Revolution, spray my brush a little, and pick up that same shade. Sprays just really emphasize shimmers to a whole nother level. Like, look at that, that is so pretty. And whatever is left on the brush, I'm gonna kind of just bring it out. I'm gonna grab another flat shading brush, and I am going to throw in this like orange tint shade called Champion down here. Throw that right in between where those two kind of transition with each other. So I'm just gonna first pack on the color, and then we're gonna blend. So right now it looks a little crazy, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and blend it out. Okay, so I went ahead and finished the other eye. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in with some mascara. This one is from Colourpop. This is the BFF Volumizing Mascara, and I actually use it in the shade Brownie Points. I've just really been liking brown mascara. Lashes that I'm going to be using, this is from a brand on Instagram that I started following, and I've been really loving their lashes. So this is the Nova Leigh lashes in the shade in the style Lily. I'm sorry, not shade, in the style Lily. So these are what these look like. They're really cute. They're very flared out, which is my type. I really like flared cat eye effect lashes. Okay, so while I'm letting the lashes sit for a second, I'm gonna go ahead, take a little wipe and just wipe any excess that I had of the shadow underneath the eyes, which wasn't too much. There was only a little bit of fallout with the shimmer shade, but other than that, there wasn't much fallout at all. I'm gonna go ahead and prime the base of my face with my Makeup Revolution. This is the Conceal and Define Infinite Makeup Setting Spray. So I like to take any type of spray, whether it's makeup setting spray, a primer spray, a water spray, anything like that, just to really give my skin a little bit of hydration. I'm going to be taking my True Ride or Die Primer. You guys already know this is my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is one of my favorite. I'm just going to be taking a little bit right on the T-zone. That was more like a lot of it, but that's okay. But this is where I have the most visible, right on my chin, around my nose, and right here on the inner area of my cheeks. Now let's go back into the lashes before I forget. We're gonna go ahead and just place these right on. So you guys can see these have such a very flared out cat eye effect, and I just love that about these. I will be linking all of the products that I am using down in the description box below if you guys do want to check them out. What I really love about this brand is that they do have sales all the time, which makes these lashes super affordable. Okay, so I got both lashes going on. So you guys can see these are just very flared out, very cute, very flirty. They don't completely cover up the makeup look that we have on the eyes, which is why I absolutely love these lashes. Like I said, these are from Leigh. They always have great sales on their Instagram. Make sure you check them out. So we're gonna be jumping into foundation, and actually this is something that I just recently picked up, recently just tried, and I'm kind of obsessed with this foundation. So this is the Ordinary Coverage Foundation, and it does say it is a high coverage foundation formula. So this is what the packaging on this one looks like. The only bad side about this is that they don't have many shades available. I believe their shade range is about 21 shades or something like that, but it is so affordable. It's only like $6 or $7. You can find it at Ulta, and I've just been so obsessed with this foundation. Go ahead and shake it on up. And we're gonna go ahead and just start blending it out. I really do like the finish of this foundation, as well as the amount of coverage that this foundation provides. You can see it just leaves your face looking so not cakey. It's very, very weightless foundation formula, but what I like about it is that it just has really, really nice coverage. Like the coverage on this is just awesome. It just gives you that nice your skin but better. It's very refreshing, very light on the skin, and that's what I like about it. I'm all about the coverage, but I just don't like feeling like I have a lot on my face, especially being a mom. I'm always on the go, and I'm always carrying my kids. I'm always trying to get stuff for the kids, and you know, kids are needy, so I can't have like a full caked up face when I'm with my kids. I just don't like it. So I like this formula a lot. So the foundation is just amazing. As you can see, I just love the way it looks on my skin. It's so lightweight. It literally feels like I have nothing on my face, and that's just what I love about foundations like this. It's just amazing. Moving on to concealer, we are going to be taking the Conceal and Define Infinite Concealers from Makeup Revolution. Now, Makeup Revolution was kind enough to send me a cute little package with a bunch of their goodies that did include the spray that I did use earlier, and I will be using again when I am done with my makeup today, but they did include some of their new Infinite Concealers as well, in the big size and the little mini size as well. So these, I'm going to be taking the shades C5 and C2, just because I like C5. It has a little bit of a pink undertone, and then C2 just to really brighten up underneath the eyes. So first we're going to go in with C5 and really place that all over the under eye area. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some C2 just to really brighten up and emphasize that under eye area. You can see this is definitely lighter than my skin tone. I'm just going to place a little bit on the inner corners like that. Okay, so now that that's been sitting for a little bit, we're going to start blending it out. This just has really nice coverage. It's nice on the skin, and it really doesn't crease. It has very minimal creasing, which is what I love about it. It just really melts like butter on the skin with whatever foundation. I've never had a problem with this concealer. It just blends so nicely to any foundation, which is what I love. Whatever product I do have, I'm going to go ahead and just place that on the nose and really drag it up. I don't like placing too much concealer and too many products on my face, because again, it does start building up and I feel very caked up. So you can see I do have a little bit of brightness and highlight going on, even though I didn't place highlighter all over my face, but that's a little trick that I use just because I don't really want to cake up too much on my face. Now I'm going to be going in and setting the under eye. I'm going to be taking two powders actually. This one was one that Makeup Revolution also sent me, and this one I remember buying this years ago and absolutely loving it, and I still do love it. This is the Luxury Baking Powder in Banana. Now this one is going to really take your brightness under your under eye to a whole nother level, but I'm going to also mix it with my Fit Me powder. This is in Fair Light. I'm going to blend that under eye area one more time before setting everything into place, because the last thing we want to do is set those creases. Start taking this and really placing that on there. It just really takes the brightening underneath the eyes to a whole nother level. And lately I just haven't been able to sleep very well because I've been dealing with a sinus infection, with seasonal allergies and stuff, and I just haven't been able to sleep well these days. So I just really feel like I needed that extra brightening. I'm gonna be taking a big fluffy brush and just kind of dusting away whatever is left. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna be taking my Fit Me. This is the Set and Smooth Normal to Dry, and this is in the shade Porcelain. Now this is an OG, it's an oldie but a goodie. I absolutely love this powder, and I'm gonna go ahead and just set the rest of my face with this powder. I really like it because it's not mattifying, and that's one thing about setting your face, is that it tends to kind of take away that natural shine. But this one does a really nice job of just kind of smoothing out the skin. It doesn't overly dry it out. Moving on to bronzer. Now we're getting close to the end here. I'm going to be taking my Physicians Formula. This is the Butter Bronzer in Sun Kissed Bronzer, and just really working that into the areas where you would bronze. I really want this to be a very easy, simple, relatable. Bring it down to the neck. Make sure that this is all blended together. With a little bit of a smaller brush, I'm going to take a little bit of that and then just kind of on the bridge of my nose, just carve that out a little bit, because I do like a little contour to the nose. I'm going to take a little bit of that powder that we had used for the under eye area and just place it right in the center of the nose. This is a quick and easy, make it seem like you just contoured your nose to the gods, but you really didn't. We are going to be taking another oldie but goodie. This is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. Now, I know you guys know this blush. I have used it on my channel so many times. It's kind of been sitting on the back of my vanity, but this is what the shade looks like. I just feel like it would be perfect with the shadow that we're going for today, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful fall shade. So we're going to be taking that and just placing a little bit right on the cheeks. Now, something that I've been doing with my blush is I haven't really been doing this whole like apple on the cheeks. I've just kind of been focusing a lot of the product on the outer ends of my cheekbones, right in this area, and dragging that towards the center of the face with whatever is left on the brush. So I'm really not focusing too much blush right here because I really want to elongate the face and make it very contoured looking without actually contouring. I'm going to take a little bit more of that powder and just kind of carve out a little bit on the blush, because I did go a little crazy with it. I don't always do this, but I did go a little crazy, a little overboard with the blush. I got a little blush happy. Let that sit for a second, and in the meantime I am going to dust away what's kind of in the middle. And something else that I've really been liking is placing just a little bit of blush right on the tip of my nose. I just like the way that that looks, especially in the fall. It just looks like you were outside, it's a little chilly, and now you just have a little bit of a red nose going on. You know what I'm saying? I just love that look. Meanwhile, we're going to be setting that little contour thing that we got going on. I'm going to move on to the next product. I didn't realize how many products from Milani I was pulling from my vanity. I was looking for good products that I absolutely really do like, and a lot of them just tend to be Milani. Milani is just a great brand. So this is the Strobe Light in the shade Afterglow. So this is what this one looks like. I know I have mentioned it here on my channel before. This is something that I just absolutely love. It's such a beautiful, beautiful highlight. So I'm going to go ahead and place a little bit right on the highest points of the cheekbone right there, a little bit right on the temples of the face because I like that dewy look, and the same on the other side. I like placing a little bit right in between the eyes where the light hits, right there, and then right on the tip of my nose. And then a little bit above the lip, just to kind of give you that little pouty lip. Now I am going to also take that same Milani highlight, and right underneath the brows, I'm gonna just kind of highlight that area a little bit. It's the little things like this that just kind of pull a look like all together. For lip liner, this is another indie brand that is also on Instagram. This is Hush Glosses by Gisela, and I have used their products and I have posted pictures and in my stories using their products. I really like their lip gloss formula, and they just recently launched their lip liners. I did pick up the set of all 5 of them, but today I'm going to be using the number 8. This is what the pencil looks like. It does say Hush right there. It's a little bit of a mocha color, like that, perfect for fall. And then we're gonna just place that, line the lips. So that is the lip liner. I really do like their formula. It's super creamy, super easy to work with. For the lippy today, I'm gonna be going in with the NYX Lingerie. This is in the shade Seduction. So this is what the lippy looks like. Now these have been around for a very, very long time. I haven't actually used one of these in so long. I just picked up this shade, and I'm just excited to try this. I'm gonna go ahead and dust this off on the side of my face. You can see it just kind of gives that like carved out look. Okay, so I know that these lippies have been around for a very, very long time. I just haven't picked up one in so long. I remember being super obsessed with these, and I picked up this shade because it's just so pretty. As you can see, this is what I applied on the lips. Now you can go ahead and place a little bit of gloss right in the center, but I'm gonna just keep it very matte today, which is totally not like me, but I'm kind of feeling it. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna be doing is jumping back into the LA Girl palette, taking this blue shade right here, and I'm gonna be taking that right underneath the eyes. That is the shade Graceful, on a smaller little shading brush, and just right underneath the eyes, I'm gonna add a little pop of color. So it just adds a little pop of color, which I think is so cute and so appropriate for the fall season. It just adds a little oomph to your fall look. And now last thing, in today's video, we are going to be setting the entire face, again using my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite 16-Hour Wear Setting Spray, and just set the entire face. Alright, so that is it for today, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's makeup tutorial using all affordable products for this beautiful fall look that we have going on. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I haven't done a tutorial like this in so long. I've been doing so many reviews, so many BoxyCharm unboxings. If you guys like makeup tutorials and want to see more of products that I have been loving just in a simple makeup tutorial for you guys, let me know. But I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun creating this. This is just beautiful. I love how the eye look came out. I love how everything came out, and I hope that you guys subscribe to my channel before leaving, and I will see you guys in my next video. Ciao!